the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is February 22nd, 2025. It is 3:08 a.m. So, some of you already know I haven't been posting anything this week. There's a reason for that. Some of you who have watched some past videos will understand why. And also, I like to thank some of you for commenting in some of the posts that I put on my community board, for, letting me know that I guess you care. You're asking, why there's no videos and things like that. Okay, I already respond to that. I don't want to get into it. So I have a lot to share with you. I'm trying to catch up with some of the things that I've been liking. Even though I'm not interacting that much on social media and I'm not making that many videos, but I'm checking here and there to see what's going on, just to be in the loop. But I try not to focus too much on social media. So sometimes you just have to have control of yourselves and when to be engaged and when not to be engaged. I wanted to be focused, so I step back. And the videos that I be sharing with you is just something I do for fun because I enjoy it. And some of you don't mind watching my videos. You wanna, I don't know, my perspective on things, and some of you are not on Twitter and you want to know what's going on, so I don't mind doing it. So I took a while, about an hour and a half, to go over my list. I went on Twitter to see some of the things that I like, and there's a lot I avoid because they didn't really make that much sense. They did, but they're not as important. So I create a list. There's probably gonna be 2 or 3 videos. I'm just gonna keep on recording, and then that'll be the only time I think I'll be recording this weekend. Today, and then we have Sunday. I probably will spend Sunday editing whatever I'm recording tonight. So I don't plan on making more videos other than what I have on the list. Okay, so with that being said, let's go on Twitter. All right, there's the background. Nothing changed that much, so I didn't do that many videos for me to have some substantial amount of views or things like that. So I'm expecting this. Okay, so let's go on Twitter. So I'm picking up somewhat where I left off. Okay, I'm not sure if I shared this already, but it was somewhat, I think, a connection to where I left off. Okay, but I will not go too deep into the IG anymore, because let me see, I think I have maybe several on IG. But anyway, let's get started. Outgoing Invictus Game CEO Dominic Reid criticized UK coverage of the games, saying he was very disappointed. IG25. Like I've said in some past videos, a couple years ago, I think the Netherlands, when I saw that the UK was not really supporting their vets, forget about Harry, okay? Harry did the IG for the vets to help the vets and all of that, but at least if there was a growing up over there who's not about selfishness or about, oh, Harry did this, it's not the other brother who did it, they would have support the vet. The people they've been using to go do their dirty work, they would have at least showed their support. Okay, I spoke about it since the Netherlands. It was near the end of the Invictus game, someone from one of those departments came out to say something, and I did share it with you at that time to say, okay, I want to be as fair as possible, because some of you are not on Twitter, so whatever I come across, you know, whether it's somewhat in the negative and, you know, and the counterbalance of it, I had to share it with you to say, okay, someone came out and support the vet. It was near the end. Okay, when the, you know, in the midst of the game where adrenaline is, you know, going really high and you need the cheer, you need the support, they were not there. It was after everything calmed down, people about to go home and things like that. That's when somebody came and say something at the Netherlands. Now, I was reading some comments on my videos regarding the IG, that people, some squaddies who are in the UK did say they were not seeing it. So at that time I was like, maybe it's the beginning or whatever. I give as many excuses as possible, but now that he came out to say there was no coverage, so it solidified some of this what the squad were saying. So pretty much they hijack it, they quickly get the rights to it so nobody else could go and show it. Okay, let the people know to see how well the game is doing. Okay, they hijack it and then they don't, there's a term for it, Conan, what's his name, catch and kill. Okay, they caught it and then they killed it. All right, they have the right to it, so they don't show it. That's it. Anybody who has a station over there who dare to show it, they could sue them because they did not have the right to it unless they have permission from the Invictus. Now, what came to mind about this, what Dominic Reid is saying here, because in 2027 IG is gonna be in the UK, Birmingham, or they're gonna do something stupid where when it's close to the game, they're gonna say, oh, we didn't have this, or give some BS excuse. They don't have the facility to run the game, so that way on IG27 they don't have any Invictus game at all. Because the reason that they having, well, I don't know if it's the reason why, but the way they quickly set up that narrative to grab IG, to put their bid for IG, was very suspicious to me. But let's leave that alone, and that's that. Okay, let me read these two and then that's it. Whatever's on the screen. There's nothing here. Waste of time going there, 27. No respect for their veterans. Okay, let's pull this down. Started here. That's a small little conversation here. Unless there is a contractual obligation for coverage, broadcasters and streamers will decide based on their budget and clicks. A shame here because there seemed to be genuine interest from UK audience. Cut off nose, spite face. But ITV bought the right to air the Invictus game and they didn't. I was really looking forward to watching the Invictus game. What ITVX have done is disgusting. Bad enough that the world didn't say good luck, okay, to the brave people who serve the country, and their name disgraceful. Okay, check out the replays on YouTube. I love the Alpine event from Whistler. Okay, so that's that. Let's move on. Now, I came across this video and I thought that was very nice regarding the Colombia team. Alright, let me pause. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to show screenshot. I can't just let it play. Alright, the Colombian team just came back home and were received by military personnel in the airport. Team Colombia, Invictus Game 2025. Alright, so let me read some of the comments here. Okay, wonderful. This is awesome. Wonderful. Love this for them. This is so wonderful. That's wonderful. What a lovely welcome home. Yes, be proud of them. There's the hashtag for IG. Well deserved. Respect shown for fellow servicemen and women. A lovely gesture. This is exactly how these heroes should be treated. Well done, Colombia. So now I'm going to the retweet. Let's pause it again. Okay, so that's in Spanish. I can't even read it, so there's no reason for me to even try. It's 1 minute and 9 seconds. There'll be screenshots, okay?
This is the future. Evolution. This is the future.
Alright, so that's that. Everything is in Spanish, so, and some GIFs. This is beautiful. Okay, so let's go to the next one. This one is making reference to King Charles. I think I didn't save that video. I saw a video of Charles going to some place that make prosthetic limbs during the week. It seems like I did not save it, and I assume this tweet is making reference to it. If there are other Sussex Squad channels who have shown it, and I think this is what this tweet is making reference to. And another thing, it's real foul how British media was silent when it came to Invictus Game 2025 coverage, which had involvement from their own vets. But as soon as Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, drops a new business, it's nothing but front page news. Just foul, nasty work. Okay, so that's not the tweet that I was thinking about. So, but I did come across a video that I saw Charles was going to some sort of a manufacturer or clinic or something that make prosthetic limbs. Alright, so that's that. I read the caption. Okay, very nasty. Can you please clarify on the trademark? Yesterday you said Meghan secured it in 2022, but today in the thread you had screenshots saying it's pending. The thread is good, by the way. Meghan secured the name. Okay, so this is talking about, if I knew that's what this was about, maybe I put the wrong link. I think I put the wrong link, but this one is making reference to the Meghan's thing as ever. All right, so let me pause for a second. You know what, let's just finish with this. I don't have that much time. Let me see something. No, I have the correct thing. I guess I put it in the wrong order, but let's continue. Okay, but this tweet is making reference to Meghan's thing as ever. Okay, but that should have been further down. But since I started, let's finish whatever's on the screen. All right, very nasty. Can you please clarify on the trademark? Yesterday you said Meghan secured it in 2022, but today in the thread you had a screenshot saying it's pending. The thread is good, by the way. Meghan secured the name in 2022, enough so for Netflix and her to get trademark paperwork in. The trademark is still pending as of right now. Thank you. Thank you for explaining. Expected. Alright, I swear the harder they come for Meghan, the harder I thrown down for her. I used to just lux on X, dropping a few replies here and there. Now I'm starting to get loud. And I will let my money do all the talking when as ever Meghan starts dropping products. Sometimes I question the moral compass of some UK media. They will do anything to be spiteful, chase the dollar sign, or was withholding coverage used to discredit Harry. How many times do they have to be reminded this is our veteran 2-yearly event that they have been training for? Okay, this is the thing that I'm saying. I forget about Harry in this, but the veterans, the one who have served for the country. But then again, look how they treated Harry, calling him a traitor and all that. Meanwhile, they were in the backstabbing him, manipulating things. Okay, so that after this, that's it. Let me read bottom up. Exactly, just silent when it comes to support UK military veterans, but found all of their voices at once when Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, rebrand her business venture, shaking my damn head. This attack is as unhinged as when Harry got the Pat Tillman Award. Okay, guys, they are her free publicity stunt. I don't know why you are wasting your energy on them. I've been... I have some tweet making reference to Netflix marketing. This made me thinking about that. Okay, I've been feeling the same way, sis. I'm just going to sit and side eye. That invisible contract is blighting us all. Okay, the media and trolls, these same people will attack IG social networks or be under every post to accuse the Sussexes of stealing attention from the veterans. But the thing is that these people, this is their blueprint. All right, it seems like they don't know any other way. This is why they usually steal other people's ideas. They do not know any other way. This blueprint has been working for them for a very long time, so they continue with it. All right, sometimes I question the... Okay, I read this already, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, I see IG again. Oh, I didn't think I put so much tweet about IG. Okay, so this one is worth sharing because this came in the middle of the week, way after IG was done. Let me see, when was it posted? The 20th. When did IG finish? IG finished, was it the 18th? So 2 days later. Alright, Harry and Meghan were singing and playing with kids while visiting the Squamish Nation at Chief Joe Mathia Center in Vancouver. It's 38 seconds. Again, unfortunately, I cannot just let it play. Alright, I'm just gonna have to put some screenshot in between. There's Harry right here playing with the baby, the little feet, and there's Meghan right next to him. That is so nice. It reminds me when they were in Nigeria when they were playing with the kids as well. Look at Harry. Oh my goodness. This is the best age. When they cannot talk back, they're not walking yet, you could still put them, in a little pen. But once they start walking, you have to chase them. Probably the cutest photo from their Canada trip, the Duke and Duchess with the Squamish kids. This is so cute. Look at Harry here. I'm wondering if it's... I don't know. Why do I feel like there's something deep that's going here? There they are playing. That baby's gonna walk soon, because the way, or at least standing. Credit to Chief Ian Campbell. There they are here. The sun is in their face. Look at the baby's face. Okay, haha. When Harry grabbed her legs, say, who's got hold of me booties? Okay, say, who's got hold of me booties? You can see Harry is just itching to pick that baby up. So cute. Such a lovely, natural couple. Angel. Okay, I see the chubby babies. Yeah, their little cheeks. Oh my goodness. That is so cute. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Alright, so I think I'm done with IG. If anything come up, I'm sorry. I probably put it in the wrong order. So this one, I believe, did I see it or someone sent it to me? And by the way, the squaddy who's on Twitter, who usually tag me on some important tweets, thank you. Because I've used many of them on this list, because I didn't have that much time to keep on viewing, you know, all my timeline. But it's tonight. It took me an hour to sort of go through my timeline to see what's important. But thank you for tagging me. And there are some on Twitter as well. Not Twitter, on Instagram, who usually tag me on some important things. But sometimes they're not. I watch them, by the way. The ones that usually tag me or send some links on IG, I usually watch them when I have the time. But sometimes the conversation doesn't fit to what I want to share with you, because sometimes there are things that's much deeper that I could explain and share my thought with you. But some of the squaddies are not really that much into it. Sometimes I talk about politics, yes, and I'll put it on Up Team Sussex or whatever. But the other ones on IG, sometimes it goes beyond some of those stuff that I usually share with the squad. That's why you don't see them on some videos. But I do appreciate them. I watch them sometimes. There are times I will respond to them. So if you are on IG, you've been sending me links, just know I do watch them. I'm sorry I don't share them here because, you know, when I put my opinion, sometimes I go beyond some of the discussion. Whatever thing that reflects or whatever I'm thinking that associate with whatever I'm seeing and sharing with you, sometimes it will go deeper than that. So I just don't share them on videos, okay? But keep sending them, because I'm not all over Twitter. I'm not on TikTok. I'm not on a lot of social media spaces for me to know some of this stuff. So if you don't share them, if you want to share them, you know, I appreciate that. But anyway, so this is the next tweet. Remember Polo on Netflix? So this is, is it Louis something? The girlfriend was pregnant. Wow, she looks good after giving birth. The baby, how many months I would say? Maybe 4 or 5 months, maybe? Look at his face. She's in love. She's in love. Well, let's just say her mom got her back to put him in his place. So, and I think he recognized he's coming out of love. So, yeah, that's so cute. That is so cute. They're starting them young. Look at her looking at the horses. Very attentive. That's nice. Oh, did I read the caption? Pamela and Louis Devaleix and their bundle of joy. There's the heart here. Alright, so cute. That's an ad. And that's it. Okay? So, and this, by the way, is a squaddy who tagged me on it. Thank you for sending that to me. For tagging me. Next tweet. Alright, so looks like there was a Bafta thing going on, and it seems like the president did not show up. So the squad decided to share that. That was on my timeline, so I added on my list. Hey Sussex squad, yeah, I remember this moment. There's the laugh here. Since the president of Bafta is AWOL, I thought I'd go down memory lane. There's a lot of hashtags. Harry living his American dream. So that was back February 16. What year was that? Let me pause for a second. That's this year. Okay. I thought that was an old video. Okay, Bafta patron William and Kate are skipping the most important night of Bafta's year. So let's revisit this iconic moment from 2020. Okay, so that's where it was. 13 seconds.
That he is going to name this Harry because he is really excited about bringing it back to the States with him. His words, not mine, thanks. That he is going to name this Harry because he is really excited about bringing it back to the States with him. His words, not mine, thanks.
Look how William's smirk diminished really quickly. Look at, yeah, right there. Oops, like right here. Yep, exactly, like right here. I gotta say, Kate played well though. She played well. William,
That he is gonna.
Let's see here. The painful grinning from the evil duo is priceless. They are giving the definition of grimacing. And his wish was granted. Prince Harry now resides in the States with him. Okay, what's going on? Sorry, I don't get it. Can you explain? Okay, let's see here. Okay, so there's no context of that. But whatever. So let's go to the next one. Now there's Piers Morgan. Let's pause for a second here. It's time to address Piers Morgan punk. There's the word here, start with a A, for not only blacking me, but just being all over misogynistic prick. Alright, so this is a TikTok video. It's 2 minutes. It's gonna be screenshot. Is that a retweet? Alright, let's put it here. So she put this, and in response to this, I will launch a video on TikTok tonight. So this person look like it's gonna be on TikTok. But anyway, let's listen. Let's focus on this video. 2 minutes.
So this raggedy man, this rotten English stale muffin, blocked me. I'm not surprised that he blocked me. He's a punk. But I guess he name searched himself because I called him all the names in the world, including a rotten English muffin, because he is. He looks stale as hell. He's just evil, bitter, nasty. And also, I got at him because he came after Meghan Markle, which she's old enough to be his daughter. Look how old he look. But I guess he's mad because, you know, all the little tweets I posted up and the video that made his skin boil, that he ended up losing his job.
You've made it so clear a number of times on this program, a number of times, and I understand that you've got a personal relationship with Meghan Markle, or had one, and she cut you off. She's entitled to cut you off if she wants to. Has she said anything about you since she cut you off? I don't think she has, but yet you continue to trash her.
Okay, I'm done with this.
No.
Sorry, no. Sorry.
So, do you know what? That's pathetic.
You can trash me, maybe not mine.
No.
See you later.
I'm being...
Sorry, can't do
This is
this.
absolutely diabolical behaviour. I'm sorry, but Piers spouts off on a regular basis, and we all have to sit there and listen. 6:30 to 7 o'clock yesterday was incredibly hard to watch.
So therefore, you rotten English muffin, I hope and pray that you continue to get embarrassed on your little so-called show, because I saw a clip of it, and the trans activists put your ass in your place where you deserve it, because you tried to call her, yes, her, a racist, when you are the biggest racist, misogynistic bum, and just a bitter old man with saggy balls.
Oh my God. I didn't see that coming. Oh my God. So she tweeted that. Okay, your video, I'm dead. But some are better than others. This was a great one. Thank you so much. His style has always pissed me off. Rotten English muffin took me out. Wonder if he named searches Piers Morgan too. Okay, I mean, wherever the shoe fits. I don't know. Is she new into that? But well, she knew about when he lost it, when he decided to walk off the stage. He's bitter. Okay, after what is that? Is that an ad? Okay, at Piers Morgan. Oh my God. See, I even block him. So this person tagged him at Piers Morgan. Have been lying to misinform the public, to hate others for attention, views, and money in the name of journalism. He is a man with low self-esteem. Just call him out and he black you. He abused people for a living but can't take it, and the fact that he gets away with it. Alright, so there's more. After this, I'm gonna move. Let's pause that. He abused people for a living but can't take it, and the fact that he gets away with his evil job like there's no law in UK is alarming. Alright, so let's listen to this and then that'll be it. 39 seconds.
Piers Morgan was responsible for Millie Dowler's parents thinking that she was still alive because he instructed his journalists to hack
the voicemail,
her voicemail.
Wow.
Like, I cannot imagine.
I mean, he was at the centre of the voicemail scandal in this country.
And on top of that, faked torture videos. That was him as well, wasn't it? Photos.
Yes, it was.
That man is
reprehensible as a human.
Awful as a human being in terms of what he will do for money. Morgan.
That's crazy. He's a baggage for God. Next tweet. Oh, Lord. So what is that here? Okay, when Meghan was in the UK, KP used to leak everything she did, which made it easy for the UK media and the Devaleix to attack her. Now, this is not possible anymore. That's why they're losing it. It seems like after the launch of As Ever, they're going crazy about it. I don't know what they're saying because I don't follow a lot of the Devaleix. If the squad don't share or put some screenshot about it, I will not know. So this is a GIF. Okay, and because she was under their rule, their words were considered truth. That's right. And they wanted her to stay quiet. Now they know nothing and will keep speculating or regurgitating their lies. I'm so glad Harry took her out of there. Okay, for this one. Every time something like that popped up, I have to clear it up. We need to thank William for it. William kicked Harry out. Okay, that was due to court. When Harry asked for the review, we came across where it was William who hired Simon Case. Simon Case with the documentation to get Harry out of there. Now, what Harry did is the step in which not only to reveal who was behind it, okay, and also the step he took to secure the safety of his family. Go on vacation and then come back with them. When he went back, it was just him. And then there's the summit. Everything was already written. And, waste his time when they already had put everything on paper for him to just leave.
Began to address Granny about the 5 options. Your Majesty, you've seen the 5 options? Yes, she said. We all had. They'd been emailed to us. 5 different ways of proceeding. Option 1 was continuance of the status quo. Meg and I don't leave. Everyone tries to go back to normal. Option 5 was full severance. No royal role, no working for Granny, and total loss of security. Option 3 was somewhere in between. A compromise, closest to what we'd originally proposed. I told everyone assembled that, above all, I was desperate to keep security. That was what worried me most, my family's physical safety. I wanted to prevent a repeat of history, another untimely death like the one that had rocked this family to its core 23 years earlier, and from which we were still trying to recover. I'd consulted with several palace veterans, people who knew the inner workings of the monarchy and its history, and they all said option 3 was best for all parties. Meg and I living elsewhere part of the year, continuing our work, retaining security, returning to Britain for charities, ceremonies, events. Sensible solution, these palace veterans said, and eminently doable. But the family, of course, pushed me to take option 1. Barring that, they would only accept option 5. We discussed the 5 options for nearly an hour. At last, the bee got up and went round the table, handing out a draft of a statement the palace would soon be releasing, announcing implementation of option 5. Wait, I'm confused. You've already drafted a statement? Before any discussion? Announcing option 5? In other words, the fix was in this whole time? This summit was just for show? No answer.
But what they didn't think as well is that Harry and Meghan will be successful outside of the UK. God is good. I think, that's the best thing for them. Because when Harry was in the military, from what I understand, you guys could correct me on that, he could have moved higher up in rank. But because of his brother, they still want that, separation, that, I don't know, tug of war, I don't know what to say, that differentiation between them two. They already put one at the top. It's the same thing that's happening in life, the way they create that system of racism and many other things. But in this aspect, they want the brother to be on top. Okay, that's the left behind brother. They put him on the pedestal and they want to make sure to keep him on the pedestal. The same way they do with racism, like I said. Now, every time Harry tried to do something or moving up ranks, they cut his wing. They said, no, you have to stay below him. So there's that. And so many other things we could branch out. But what they did not expect, okay, the real world will embrace Harry and Meghan. They inflicted some crazy thinking in their brain. That's the left behind royals. Okay, in their brain, this is the way things should be. Alright, they want to control and manage it. And they believe in it. In order for them to feel satisfied is when they control maneuvering people. This is why they're giving those OBE, whatever, those alphabet things. I don't know, that one of the squad who said it on Twitter. Those medals. Okay, to make them, for people to comply in a way. You want to be in our circle? We'll give you some alphabet medals so you could be on our side and then do what we say. Alright? But they didn't think the real world will see reality. Okay? What Harry and Meghan stands for. Alright? So their level, their pedestal that they're trying to put the left behind one on, it out the window because nobody cared too much about them. If they were doing something tangible that could actually help people, but every time they come out, it's like they're putting their foot in their mouth, and then they consistently continue with the way that they want to live their lives. Okay, wasting, flying left and right and helicopters, but the moment Harry or Meghan does something, all of a sudden, they send their dogs to chase Harry and Meghan, saying some false things. Like, Harry's not supposed to go certain places, he's not supposed to make a living, so forth, so on. But whatever. But at the end of the day, oops, let's go back. The whole thing here, it's William who kicked Harry out, okay? Keep that in mind. It's William who kicked Harry out. And then Harry made sure, okay, to make sure this is what the institution wanted. And then he knew, okay, he's been living with them. He know how they operate. He know that they're incapable of doing certain things. So he wanted, he knew they were making a mistake. So he wanted a different set of eyes to see the full BS that they were making. So went to the judge, and for the judge to see what's going on, and the judge agreed with them. So, and at one point I remember I did a video where I said I sort of agree with the judge because Harry is further down the line of succession. But when you look at the two main one that gonna take care of the firm, you got the father and then you got the heir, and then the heir has a lot of other offsprings that, it doesn't matter if there's a girl now. Okay, so many people are in line and in front of Harry. So I don't know if this is what they want. Okay, but he'll be a backup just in case. I don't know. Anyway, let's get going. Okay, they won't have spare Archie and Lily from their lives. That's fine. Okay, without a doubt, they're raging because they think they have a right to know what's going on in her life. I'm sure they think they own her. This is the thing, is about control. They want to control everything. But when they do the controlling is to benefit them, okay? To benefit them while they're directing other people into a pit of failure, okay? When Meghan was over there, they sent people, well, that's the way that I see it. I don't know if it's for a fact, but when they sent William's godmother to be the, what they called it, maid, they have a specific name for them. Just look at the screen if I remember. But the way that I took it, something made them. Lady in waiting. That's the word. Lady in waiting. All right. The way they help you to get dressed, whatever. That was the job of William's godmother to help Meghan. But for me, the way that I saw it, it was a spy to get into the circle of what's going on in Harry and Meghan's circle so they could report to them. So they want control of everything. And there's so many things I've said in the past regarding William's godmother being lady in waiting for Meghan. It's just to, when they were getting ready for the wedding, where the veil, Meghan's veil, was pretty much designed around Princess Diana's tiara. So that was something, in my view, I don't know if it's for a fact, that's the way that I saw it. In my view, I felt like she probably was the one who went to the other side and told them this is what's happening. So because of that, that's when they probably forced the queen to ask Meghan to wear one of the tiaras of the queen. All right. So that, I said so many things about it, but the thing is that they want to control everything by knowing in advance what the other person is doing, the other side, and they could start their lies. They can't live in reality and truth. They have to lie about everything. Why? I don't freaking know why. If they could just mind their own business, they're receiving millions, enjoy those millions, and I don't know. It's just a devilish mindset that they have. I don't know. But let's finish up. Without a doubt, they're raging because they think they have the right to know what's going on in her life. I'm sure they think they own her. Spot on. They cannot bear it that she has a massive platform directly to the public. The worst thing is, Meghan brought those people to them as well. People who didn't care, who didn't give a F about the institution. Because when Meghan married Harry, okay, her IG had 3 million followers. 3 million followers. These are groups that came along with her. But the moment they start bashing her, these 3 millions were her armies who defended her. Keep in mind, for those who are new, who just subscribe or whatever, I was not part of that 3 million. I was not following Meghan. I don't follow a lot of people. But these 3 millions were the defense that prevent them from attacking Meghan freely without any consequences, without any backlash, because they knew Meghan way before she met Harry. And then it's to that, when I was seeing the consistent negativity, I took a peek. Yes, they got me. I was one of those who were clicking on Daily Fell and all the other tabloids to read the nonsense. But the thing that came to mind, though, as I read some of these, and I was like, a Black American? There is absolutely no way. There is absolutely no way she will behave that way in a high institution like this. I used to think the royal family was that prestige. They don't go that low, thinking of this minimalist nonsense, childish thing. I was like, there is absolutely no way Meghan will do that. Not knowing fully who Meghan was. All I knew, she was an actress. That's it. I didn't know she did any philanthropic work. I didn't know she did a UN thing. I didn't know none of that. Okay, it's through doing those videos I learned through the squad who's sharing those stuff. I didn't know anything about that. But one thing for a fact, I was fully aware. I was like, for someone to catch a prince's eyes and to marry into that institution, to be behaving the way the tabloid is saying, I say, no way, there's no way. This is my very first thing that popped up in my mind, and I wanted to look deeper. Why is that? Why? And okay, this is not the first time I'm saying this. To reflect on some of these things that I've said in the past about African Americans, look at the past election. This is what I mean. This is my backup of that. We knew the assignment. We knew the moral and so many things that came with that last election. What is the result of the election? 92% of African American women did not want this type of presidency because of so many other things we had experienced, his moral, his behavior. And then we were not just thinking about ourselves, we were thinking of beyond of ourselves. Okay, so many things, you know, layers of things we saw. So this is my backup. This, you see, this is how you could see why I thought the way that I did. Okay, I've been saying this before the 2024 election, and then after the 2024 election, this is my backup. African Americans have morals. They have self-respect. There is absolutely no way Meghan would have behaved the way the tabloid have said. I've been saying this from the beginning. Okay? The numbers do not lie. And I've just been confirmed. Well, not just, but the 2024 election sort of confirmed what I've been saying. There is absolutely no way an African American will behave the way the tabloid was saying about Meghan. That alone caught my attention. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. And I wanted to find more. And then I got more than I was looking for. And then that got me into doing videos almost every day. Well, this week I didn't make that many videos. And probably next week as well. Alright, so we are in the weekend and I have some time. So I'm doing it. Making that video. Okay, so this is that. Alright, they will try to attack Netflix, etc. But it is a massive company with massive reach, so they will melt in their palatial hatred pit. Yeah, I mean, they try to get the Netflix CEO to be on their side with their alphabet medals, but money reigns supreme for these people. Alright, I spoke about it where they try to sway Netflix CEO, will give you all sort of rights for their BS nonsense and to not air Meghan's thing. I put allegedly, but I have a video. I'll show you the thumbnails of it. But allegedly, but I will say there's some truth to it because this is the way these people operate. Okay, I told you forget about Britain and the media. They off the old history of the old world. We are talking about new world and new people. But the thing is that we need to still look back onto UK. You know why? Because they transfer their BS over here in the US. We are on a nosedive in the US. But African American are just minding their own business. God help us. There's much more to come though. This is just the beginning, and he's trying to clean up really quickly. And the worst thing is we are a couple weeks, okay, almost a month. 1 month. We are, was it February 22? A month into his presidency, and he's crashing the country already. So be centered. This is why after I've said this before, after the election, first I was upset, and then there was a calmness in me. And I still in that calmness. I did say, well, my members will know, members on Abu Team Sussex. There's some videos I've put in the back, and I think Biden did know. And I think he did a speech where he said, yeah, they're going to run by oligarchs. So he knew something much bigger, but you need to be centered yourself, calm yourself down. You know how to survive. You just need the basic. They attract people with the flashy stuff, the material stuff, where most people would think, oh my God, this is the end of the world. You need the basic of basic. Go back to basic. Food, shelter, clothing, and you'll be good. Alright? So the others who live on material stuff, these are the people who's gonna have some problem. Alright? So that's that. This GIF pretty much, that's my face right now. Word up, you know that's right. Okay, from the USA, by any chance, okay, as ever. Alright, so let's move on. I spent too much time on that. Alright, so this is about Netflix CEO. Okay, after this, I think I'm gonna stop and then I'll start another video. What was that y'all call her? A failure? Netflix said, hi, there's the clap here. Thank, there's the clap again. The F, not Meghan Markle. Alright, so this is that. The documentary we did on them is still one of our most watched documentaries of all times on Netflix and huge, particularly in the UK. He made you to say particularly in the UK. Hey, it is what it is. Where people just devour everything about them. You may love them or hate them, but you're watching Ted Sarandos. Alright, so they're watching. And it's very sad that they did not air the IG over there, because I think one of the reasons, maybe if that is the case, allegedly, they didn't want the numbers, you know, when the numbers come out to see IG did well, so they just catch and kill. That's it. Right, and yet you felt the need to somehow, some way, comment on a post about someone you claim to hate. You appear to be very much interested. A bookie. I don't even need to see this person. I blacked. Okay, still trying to find the failed projects that some online individuals try to smear Meghan Markle with. A complete list will be appreciated on this end. All right, because everything she said, they keep on saying is a failure. So show us. That's what she's saying here. He said, particularly in the UK. That's what I'm saying. He made sure to highlight this, particularly in the UK. Great story. Now we know what's relevant and what's not. All right, so that's it. There's a prayer that I saw. I'm gonna, oh my God, I have so much. I'm gonna add this prayer to that video, and it's a Sussex prayer. All right, let's do that. Oops. I had it at the bottom of the list, but I move it up. All right, so there's this. Jeremiah 1:19, quote, they will fight against you, but they will not win the battle over you. I am with you. I will save you. Announce the Lord. All right, we love you, Meghan. Let's read that. They will fight against you, but they will not win the battle over you. I am with you. I will save you. Okay, so the same thing that was said on the caption. So there's that. Okay. So that is it. Please take a moment. Oh, let's pause this. What is that? That's an ad. Okay. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, through Holy Spirit, sealed in the precious blood of the Lamb. Amen. All right. Amen. I can already see it happen with Meghan. I hope that goes for America while we deal with Trump and Leon, who are focused on deleting democracy. It's hard to say. Like I've been saying from the beginning, even before the US did that 360, sometime in order for people to understand it, they have to go through it. I don't know, will they get it? Because there's some TikTok video that I'm seeing. It seems like there's some people who are so lost. It's unbelievable. They are so lost. Sometimes when I pray, this is why we let the blind see. Too many people are lost. They pray, but yet they're doing some mean stuff. I don't know. We just have to brace ourselves, stay in your bubble, find your support mechanism. Don't walk alone. Find people who are like-minded, and we will get to it. In order for us to move forward, to leave the world somewhat a bit better, unfortunately, as much that 360 we just did in the US, but we will get to it. Okay, and this is why I said, even if Kamala had won, there won't be any progress, because so many people stay shielded behind the veil of racism. like they did to President Obama. The first 2 years of his first term, that's when he was able to do some stuff, and after that it's black, 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 and then we get to here. All right, their racism is very deep. We cannot move forward if we don't solve this. Okay? So we could fight as much as we want, and then we will take millions step back. It's very sad. We could have built up on what we already had, but some people are so deep into the darkness. There is a fight that's going on, but now we're seeing a little bit much clearer. But before it was invisible, but they were doing it. We are going some very tough things here. We just need to pray for the blind to see, and let the light shine on them, the spiritual world, the truth. Okay, there's some people who hide behind God, Jesus, and all of that, and do false prophecies and all of that. These are not the ones that I'm talking about, but the true core, fundamental aspect of the spiritual world. We need some people to get through that. As a matter of fact, okay, I'm off now. It would be possible if some people who had voted for what we have now in the US, I will suggest them take some time off from whatever religion that they are in. Okay? Away from it. Don't practice it for a while at all. But instead, take some trips into, I don't know, the country. Take a walk go hiking, be with nature. And then go back to your center self, your center true self, what you believe in. Because there are so many good people who voted for this guy, but for some reason they are lost. Something within them, it's not there. They've been blind. They need to step away from whatever religion. I'm not saying don't be religious. I'm not saying that. Okay? Step away from it for a while. Align yourself with nature. Be around greeneries, things that are flourish, trees, grass, the birds and stuff like that. The ocean, watch the river flow or something like that. Away from other people telling you what God is. But go to nature. Do some meditation. Realign yourself with nature. And then you will see the clarity of things. And then you could still go back to the same religion that you go, but when the BS is being presented to you, you will know it's full-blown BS. If it's the church that you feel comfortable to be in, you could still pray to yourself, but the nature part, you need to be in it to realign yourself. Okay? Go back to the basic. Because so many people use the church to blind people. And this is where we are now. We need to be away from people who's telling you what God is. Instead, go to nature. Let nature talk to you. Okay? Not me telling you what nature is saying. No. Be in it for yourself. If you could take a walk by yourself, it would be much better. You with nature, the ocean, the rivers, see the bird flies and whatever. Just be with nature. Realign yourself with nature to recenter yourself and have some sort of clarity. Too many people are blind, because I know a lot of Hispanic are very, very spiritual, but something get in their way to see reality, and they voted against their best interests. All right, so my only suggestion to anybody who voted for what we have now, take some trip to nature. Remove yourself from the church, from any religion that you are in. I'm not saying to forget it, no, but take some step back, because there's something within the church that sort of blind you. And then once you return, you understand your core values and you understand what the simplicity of life is. You could go back to the church But when people are saying this is what God said and they interpreted the verses, like I've said, so many people, I don't know the Bible from beginning to end. I don't. But I still go to church occasionally. My mom will be upset with me. But, you know, I'm making my kids do all the sacraments in the Catholic Church because I did it. It didn't hurt me. I didn't have any problem with it. But I want them to do it. So that way, when they get older, if they want to remain in the church, at least all the sacraments are out of the way. They don't have to be, 35-year-old. That's when they're doing their baptism. They're doing all the other sacrament or whatever. Let them do it now. Eventually, whatever it is, wherever their mind is right now, you know, whether they understand the church or they don't, but at least I know I introduced them to it. Maybe the same thing that I did for them, do all the sacrament, they will do it for their kids as well. And then it will go on. But at least I want them to have a focus. There is, when you go to church, when we're talking about religion, there is something to make you do things the right way. At least there's a focus somewhere in the spiritual world. I don't know if I make sense, but that's it. Let's end this video. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so I'm going to do another video, and I'm going to start with this. And I think there's an article from Sussex.com, or is it Archwell? Something I will be reading. I think it's from Archwell. Alright, so there's that here I want to share with you. Did I open this? Yeah. Alright, so I'll be sharing that with you. Alright, thank you for watching.